It's cotton candy cloud.
Hey divas, so in today's video I'm here to share with you guys this full face. I will be featuring mostly Anastasia Beverly Hills products. This video is mainly to focus on doing kind of like a tutorial slash demo to show you guys how I work with this palette, and I'm going to do a voiceover style so I can tell you guys how I feel about everything as I go along, and then I'll be giving you guys my thoughts on this Carli Bybel palette as well. So yeah, without further ado, if you guys are interested on how I got this full face of makeup as well as my thoughts on this palette, then definitely keep on watching. Okay divas, so jumping right in, I'm going to start off by priming my face. I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I am not able to put this down lately. I really love it. But after I apply my primer, I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Powder in Deep Peach. I'm going to apply this to the areas where I get oily, which is my T-zone area. And so yeah, I'm gonna apply that just so that my foundation lasts a lot longer. I am going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, so I do really need that extra step. So now that I have my brows on, I'm gonna go in with the P. Louise base in number 6, and I'm going in with the one that is closer to my skin tone just because I feel like it's gonna really help me with these ashy eyeshadows today. I find that using a concealer that's closer to my skin tone kind of helps to blend it out a little bit better. That's just my personal experience. It's still ashy, but it just helps out just a little bit. So I'm just taking that base to put it on there, and then I'm going to set it with the Deep Peach powder as well, just to help with the eyeshadows as well. I just wanted to set it and give it I just want to set it basically. So now we're going to go on to the Carli Bybel palette that's in collaboration with Anastasia, and I'm going to take that peachy type of shade. I really wish this was darker and like not so ashy because it would have really looked so nice. But anyways, I'm going to take that in, and I feel like it's doing absolutely nothing. I feel like it's going right into what I already applied, and then I'm going to go in with this brown color. And this one is very ashy too, so you know, I'm sorry you guys have to watch me struggle, but I wanted to try to at least make this palette work, but obviously, you know, it's not going that well. But I love the shimmer shades, okay? But yeah, so I'm gonna try to build this brown color up a little bit, and I'm gonna blend out the edges. This was just looking at it is making me cringe, like as I'm doing this voiceover. But I tried my best to make the palette work so that I can give you guys like a full-on opinion on how I feel about it. I'm gonna go in with this gorgeous bronzy gold type of shade, and I'm going to apply that to my lids. This shade is amazing. Actually, all the shimmer shades in this palette is amazing. I actually did swatch them, and they look really bomb. So I'm glad I got it for the shimmers, but that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to apply this to the center and the outer portion of my lids, and then I'm going to go in with this lighter shimmer shade on the inner portion because I feel like it would be like very cute, and I love the way it looks together. I wish I just had a darker brown in my crease, and I feel like this look would have really popped. I might do it over or something, this same look but with different transitional shades, because I feel like it's really making the difference. And then I'm going to go back in and try to apply that brown color and deepen it up, but it's just very ashy, so it's very hard for me to kind of make it work. So yeah, I guess all these steps that I'm doing with the ashy colors are pretty much for nothing. But like I said, I was trying to make it work so that I can give you guys a full-on detailed review. Now I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Ultra Liner. This one is actually in brown. I really love the way brown liner looks with like bronzy goldy shades. So I wanted to go ahead and apply this bronzer, and then I'm going to go ahead and smoke it out with that same ashy brown that I put in the crease and on the outer V. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay eyeliner in Corrupt, and that is also brown as well. I absolutely love the way this looks on the waterline. It looks really nice and soft, and I'm going to smoke that out as well with the same ashy brown. off camera, I'm gonna apply these beautiful lashes. These are Diamond Luxe lashes in the style Mia. And now I'm gonna move on to foundation. I kind of rushed through this because I wanted to mainly be focused on the eyes and everything. So I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and this one is in the color 500C. I absolutely love this foundation. At first I was having a love-hate relationship with it, but this primer really makes a difference, and also setting my primer with powder in the areas that I am more oily. And the concealer that I'm using is the Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut. I absolutely adore this concealer. It is so freaking bomb, and I love that color. And of course I'm going to set my face, or the areas where I highlighted, excuse me, with the deep peach powder. And now I'm going to go on with another Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This one is in Ganache, and I'm going to go ahead and contour. Now I did use the same brush, this little eBay brush that my mom got me a long time ago. I did use the same brush to apply my contour, my liquid contour, and my cream contour and everything, and my bronzer, or the blush that I use to set my contour. I use the same brush. It is okay if you use it as long as the brush is not like too wet, because then otherwise it's gonna look like a mudslide. But I did want to let you guys know that I use the same one. To set my face, I'm gonna use this Mario Badescu Rose Water. And then to highlight, I'm going to use the So Hollywood highlighter. This is their loose highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's so freaking pretty. And then I purchased the, I think that's the Undress set, and I chose to go with the color Sand. And now I'm lining my lips with Max Chestnut, and then I'm going to be applying Sand, and then I'm going to apply the gloss Gilded on top, and the gloss is also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay divas, so now that you guys have seen my tutorial, I did want to go ahead and let you guys know how I feel about this palette, because the main reason why I did this whole tutorial was based around this palette, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. I know I was supposed to do it a long time ago, but better late than never. So anywho, I did want to talk to you guys about this palette. So this is the palette in collaboration with Carli Bybel, and it is with Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you guys don't know, I absolutely adore Anastasia Beverly Hills products. If you guys haven't noticed, like, I try to, even though I didn't post that many makeup videos before, I had stopped for a point in time, but I will always stay true and, you know, upload a video on my Anastasia palettes. But anyways, I'm a super huge fan of theirs. I'm also a super huge fan of Carli Bybel. I absolutely love her videos, and just her as, like, you know, as an influencer. I think that she is very beautiful, and I love her tutorials and all her videos and everything. So anywho, that's why I had to go ahead and get my hands on this. So I absolutely love the packaging. The packaging is her. Like, I can look at this and be like, yes, this glamorous, beautiful pink and gold, like, this is definitely her. So I'm glad that, you know, the collab is staying true to the influencer. So that's one thing. So also this color story. So this color story is definitely true to her. You know, according to her her tutorials and everything, this is definitely colors that she would gravitate towards. Now I'm going to talk about it from my standpoint. I will say that this is a very nice color story. It is something that I am not typically used to. I really do love and enjoy warm tone colors. That is just who I am. Like, I've learned to accept it. Like, I love some cool tones, but it's very, very few. I absolutely love warm tones. Like, I live for a warm tone palette. Like, I will probably just keep buying warm tone palettes over and over again, because I just love warm tones. So anywho, this is more on the cool side. There's some pops of warmness in here, very little, but so this was really out of my element. I really bought it because I was really, like, a huge fan, and I thought, like, okay, maybe when I get it in person it'll be, like, a little bit different. So anywho, I will say that I only like one matte color in this eyeshadow palette. and that is Steve, which is this warm red color right here. I really do adore this color. I didn't use it today because I'm wearing blonde. You know, my wig is blonde, so you know we gotta correlate with the wig, okay? So that's why I went with something that is more bronzy. But my favorite is this red tone. I feel like it can go with a lot of colors in this palette as well, so that is why I really do love that red tone, and because it's a warm tone, so of course I was gonna like that one. But the rest of them, I just feel like they're too ashy for me to work with. As you guys seen, I was struggling the entire portion of the eye look, okay? Like it was a struggle, okay, until we got into the metallics. It was a complete struggle because it's, you know, I mean, it's ashy, like, let's just be honest. But this is still a beautiful palette. I will say that I absolutely love the shimmer colors. The shimmer colors are beautiful, okay? I'm just gonna have to pair them with my other Anastasia palettes, but that's okay. This is just not one of those palettes that I can pick it up and say, hey, I can depend on this palette, I'm gonna pack this up and travel with it. Like, no honey, you're gonna stay on the shelf, but when I need to do a tutorial or something, you know, I'm gonna pair you with some other palettes. So overall, I think this is a beautiful palette. Would I say this, would I recommend it? If you're caramel or you're chocolatey like me, because I'm definitely not caramel. Like, I'm saying caramel is like where it starts and then go, you know, chocolate, and then me, and then chocolate. I would say you don't really need this palette because it's not very complimentary. The only thing that's very complimentary is the shimmer shades. Those are very popping. Like this gold on my eyes is popping. Like even like this little white one. Like I love the shimmer shades. The shimmer shades I live for and I'm here for it, and that's why I'm glad I got this palette, even though the mattes don't work for me. But yeah, so if you are a chocolatey girl or a caramel girl, then I wouldn't recommend it. I would say you could pass on it unless you're okay with buying it solely for the shimmer colors. Other than that, then just pass it. I mean, you know, Anastasia comes out with bomb palettes all the time anyway, so you know they're gonna bound to have something for you. So anyways, that concludes how I feel about this palette. I would say, you know, it's all on you. If you're okay with just buying it for the shimmers, then cool. If you feel like you can live without them, because you probably definitely can, especially seeing that Nervina just came out with a whole entire collection. I have the volume 1 palette and I absolutely love it. So I would just say, you know, if this is not gonna work for you, there are plenty other palettes. There's the Jackie Aina palette. I feel like, sis, it's up to you. Like, you know, I felt like I had to have this palette though because I'm a super huge fan of Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then also I'm a huge fan of Carli Bybel, and I'm happy that I have it for the shimmers, but you know, the matte's getting kicked to the curb. But anyways, thank you fabulous girls so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you fabulous girls did enjoy this video and find it very helpful and easy to follow, then definitely go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Be sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have this palette. Let me know if you're thinking about getting it. Let me know your favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'll comment mine down below as well. And be sure to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and also hit that notification bell, girl. I do upload quite often, so you definitely do not want to miss any of my videos. But yeah, divas, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you gorgeous girls in my next video. Bye.